naturally, I'm
Yeah.
a dark-skinned
Yeah.
man, and having grown in a white community,
Yeah.
so it so happened that I was always referred to as that white boy,
Yeah.
black boy,
Yeah.
black boy. And
Yeah.
had to accept at
Yeah.
some point. Yes.
At what point in your life did you start taking your music as work, and what inspired you to focus in this direction?
Ever since I was in primary school, I've always taken music to be my main focus, and I've never looked back on that. And growing up high school, I then developed my vocal skills, and since then I've been involved here and there musically, to a point where I developed love to produce. And this is where I am right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is the one influence musically who has been the most inspirational to you?
I've always looked up to Mary J.
Yeah.
I love the way she does the vocals.
Yeah.
And she sings so naturally,
Yeah.
and it inspires me all the time. You know? Yeah.
And who are some of the artists that you've worked with, and what has working with them influenced you into the sound that you want to work on?
In South Africa, I've not worked with any famous guys, but in Zimbabwe, I've worked with a couple of guys who are doing big there. And I look up to them, obviously, because these are guys who have nurtured me into who I am today. And obviously, I look forward to the big names here.
Yeah.
Yes.
What makes South Africa a better place to live and promote your music specifically?
South Africa produces music for South Africa.
Yeah.
And Africa or the rest of the world naturally tends to love it. So moving here is the best choice for me, because naturally I'll get fans, I'll get support. I'm in the right place.
Speak to us about your lyrical content and what influences that.
As a producer, I always think from a singer's point of view, because naturally I'm a vocalist. So I try to mix my genres. I do kwaito, I do dancehall, and of course my current big song is a gospel song, surprisingly, with a lot of mixes. You know, it's got a jazz touch, it's got a soul touch, and you know.
What is some of the lessons that came with being part of that kwaito group in the beginning?
I learned how to compose myself as a musician. First and foremost, working with others is very important as a musician. And that developed me into understanding that for me to be a leader, I have to be a good follower. Yes. And
what are you working on now, and who are you working with?
I'm currently running a stable called Birthmark Music, and I'm working with 4 guys who are here with me today. And we are here to promote our music. We are here to showcase what we have. And these guys are namely SK, who is our kwaito king, and we got Soulbed, who is our Shona giant when it comes to Shona vocal.
Yeah.
And then we got Ronza Wakona, who is our hip hop guy, and myself as the singer, producer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do all these different minds come together and make sure that one thing comes out of there? I imagine all these different creatives working together. Somewhere there must be common ground.
Look, all of us want one thing, and success is all we need. We are pushed by the love to become somebody in the music industry, and so our thinking falls into place one time.
Speak to us about the different roles. You spoke to them about, you know, the hip hop guy and the. What is the best part of being part of a group?
The nice part is that as the leader of all this, I'm the guy who then foresees the hip-hop elements. I'm the guy who produces all these different beats. So I obviously consider the artist who's going to perform in that song. I have to be friends with them. I link with the guys, and then on my own, I then come up with music that's based on the particular individual.
So what kind of album is going to come out of all these creative...
Wow, a hot album of mixed genre.
Yeah. How soon can we hear this album?
We're expecting that very soon.
Yeah.
I won't give a date, but it's very soon.
All right.
We recently released the track we're going to perform here today.
Yeah.
It's called Vuma. That's a dancehall song, Shona. And it was released on the 24th of last month, so we're looking forward to seeing what the people have for us.
All right. Mr. Blacks, thank you so much for talking to us.
Pleasure.
Singer and producer Mr. Blacks with us for another performance later on the program. Stay with us to hear what he's all about. Let's take a